Sorry, bro. My name's Shane Cook. I'm a proud Wulli Wulli man, and I was born in Adelaide, but this is my first time here back on country. For me to be back here is pretty significant because I was born in Adelaide, and my mum was born in Western Australia, and I'm the first person in 4 or so generations that's been back to country for the first time. So really significant trip for my family. To be back on country and see, the cave paintings and see the art that's actually on my country, I think that, my art's just going to go in a completely different direction now I've been home for the first time. So, I'm proud of all the stuff I've achieved before coming here, but I'm really interested to see what I come up with from, seeing what I've seen on this trip. It just blows my mind. It's just it's really hard to put it into words, I think. I think every part of the landscape inspires me. I could be looking at the way that the leaves laying on the ground and just seeing the outline of that shape, or looking up at the cliffs and seeing these long lines that go across, but then these sharp vertical edges. So like the cracks in the landscapes, just that line work. I think, tattooing, you obviously use stencils, so that's another form of line work, and then graffiti tags are line work. So now seeing my country and using what I've learnt and what I've created for myself as far as my artistic practice, to be able to come back in country and see how hopefully it inspires other men and women to come out here and experience this for themselves as well. So if I can help out with that, that's something that I would love to do.
I'm going to be collecting some OSL samples of the wasp nest, and I'm targeting nests that are over the art. And this is a relative dating technique that we're using because you can't really date rock art in itself because it's inorganic. So the wasp nest, in this instance, we're going to try OSL, optically stimulated luminescence. It's one of the ways that we can date rock art. That's a little bit easier because we will isolate a quartz grain out of the mud that the wasps use to build their nests.
Thank you, my elders, for bringing me home back on country. Thank you.
Just as we were walking around, and Uncle Rodney would just stop us and point out, all the different like native fruits or medicine bush, or all these different. We'd just be walking around and he would just stop us and just start explaining what things was, and I just walked straight past it. So
see that on the end of it? That used to burn nice and slow. Yeah. Clear, right? But you don't touch them. You hold your hand back off. What? You don't put your hand on it, because I can get on your back and walk out with you. What is it? Oh, I've been to Isle Gorge, but this is the first time what I'm looking at today. I've never seen anything like this anywhere else. How many people? Well, like I said, I can count the 5 Wulli Wulli people who've seen it.
3 are sitting right here.
And 3 is here now. Yeah.
Preservation is probably my biggest thing, is making sure it's preserved. If it's not right here, because people looking at it today, you can see how many animals have been coming here making this home. So, but the 3D imaging, that's going to be beautiful to look at, and see how we can, showcase that to our people and the rest of the world.
Wulli Wulli people, they're looking over us, watching us. Boy, you're home. You're home. This is what makes stories. By me coming here, I can tell my grandchildren, I can tell my cousins, I can tell my sisters, my brothers, I can tell everyone. This is where our stories started from Isla Gorge and down on the dorsal, on muddy water. White man, like I keep saying, white man call it dorsal, we call it muddy water. Always have and always will. My elders, we come to see you today. Your grandkids come to see you. That's why we smoked ourselves, because we don't want to take you out of this country, out of home. And I thank you for sharing it with us today. Thank you. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bless, bless.